Hi everyone, my name is Traylor, and I'd like to thank everyone for coming out tonight to hear my speech. Today I'm going to give you a little speech about a game that me and my friends like to play. So thank you for coming out. One of America's favorite pastimes is playing cards. What would be more fun than playing competitive card games and drinking? Most everyone has played card games before, but not everyone has played while drinking. I have a large family, so a lot of times we like to gather around and play card games and drink together. Many people have played card games like Uno, Phase 10, and Spades. Today I would like to introduce you to a card game that me and my family like to play called King's Cup, which is what we play with alcohol. I'm going to tell you a little more about King's Cup and explain to you how to play and get you to understand the game. According to UrbanDictionary.com, King's Cup is a drinking game that uses a cup with cards spread in a circle around it. Players make a circle around the table and take turns drawing cards each way. Now that you know what King's Cup is, I would like to share with you some of the names the game is called according to FunDrinkingGames.com. King's Cup is the most popular name, but it can also be called King's Cup, Ring of Fire, and Circle of Death. The setup is simple. CollegePartyGuru.com says you need to have at least 4 players, a deck of cards, a table, and a King's Cup with alcohol. All players sit around the table and drink in front of them. The King's Cup is filled with alcohol to drink and placed in the middle. The cards are placed face down around the cup. The setup is simple, but the game can be very confusing because many people play it a bunch of different ways and there's many varieties of how it's played. HobbyLark.com says that one person flips over a card and must perform the instructions that go along with the card. Players continue around the table clockwise. If anyone breaks the chain, they must drink the King's Cup. The rules are instructions. And the cup is filled with the game. The rules are very hard. There are many rules according to KingsCup.com. A stands for waterfall. All players drink until the person to their left stops. King stands for new rules. When a person makes a rule like someone else has to drink, they have to drink whenever they take to. Queen stands for categories. The player picks a category like states, and each person has to name a different state. If a person takes more than 5 seconds to name the state, they must drink. Jack stands for rhyme. The person who draws the jack picks a word to rhyme with, and if a person takes more than 5 seconds to come up with a word that rhymes or says another word that someone else has already said, then they have to drink. 10 is for social. Everyone toasts and drinks together. 9, if a player draws a red 9, they must drink for 9 seconds. If someone draws a black 9, they must pick someone to drink for 9 seconds. 8 stands for mate. If someone draws an 8, they pick someone to drink with them, and every time they have to drink, that same person has to drink. 7 stands for heaven. When someone draws a 7, everyone has to point to the heavens, and the last person to point has to drink. 6 stands for chicks, which means girls drink. 5 stands for guys, which means guys drink. 4 is for floor. If someone draws a 4, everyone slaps the floor, and the last person to slap the floor has to drink. 3 is for me. That means if I draw that card, I must drink. 2 is for you. If you draw a 2, you pick a person that has to drink. Today I've introduced you to the card game that combines the competition of playing cards and the enjoyment of drinking. I've shared the different names of King's Cup and the rules of the game that you will need to play. My purpose today was to tell you about how to play King's Cup. To really understand the game, you will need to find a few friends, a deck of cards, a King's Cup, and an alcoholic beverage to drink. You should try King's Cup instead of playing the normal, usual game, Uno, Spades, or Face 10. Thanks.